Hi, it's Paris at Epic Reviews Tech. Just got iOS 6 update last night. Came in on my wife's phone. It's a big honker, about 650 megabytes. You definitely want to get it through Wi-Fi if possible. If you're doing it through your cellular data plan, you're not going to have a whole lot left. This phone was actually out of date by one minor revision. It had to update itself to like 5.1.1 first. And then it started this update, which did take a couple hours, I believe, during the night. I went to sleep. But in the morning, it had finished the update, and it was at the screen where you have to choose, sign in with your Apple ID, and select a few other things. And so here we are at the iOS 6. A couple interesting things to see that's new. There's the Maps and the Passbook. The Passbook allows you to put your boarding passes in. You can store them here so that you can have them scanned. And you can do this now at the airports. If you have the boarding pass with that barcode on the phone itself, you simply bring that up on your phone and they scan that, and there's your boarding pass you get on the plane. You can put ticket information in here. You can store loyalty cards for gas stations and different stores you might shop at. And coupons as well. Anything that's scannable you can store here in the Passbook, which is new in the iOS 6. And there's the new Maps app that replaces the Google Maps that used to be in the Apple operating system. They didn't want to continue to rely on Google since they sort of have their differences and they're major competitors. So Apple decided to do their own app for maps and navigation in this version. And, well, Google's been doing it quite a while. They've worked out a lot of the kinks. It works pretty smoothly, and I think Apple is still at the point where they need to do it a while to work out the kinks and get it to work smoothly. Some people have had some issues with the Maps app in the new iOS 6. On your older iPhone, older iPad, you can go back to the iPhone 3GS, and it will work on it. It's technically capable of working on it. However, it's a matter of the speed. The phone really wasn't designed to do all the things that the operating system is capable of, so it's sort of like putting Windows 7 on a computer from 15 years ago. It's not going to be able to take advantage of. There won't be a dual-core processor there. There won't really be enough memory. You might somehow be able to get it to work, but it's not going to improve your user experience, and I think that's what Apple's concerned with mostly with putting this on the older phones, is it's going to really turn them to molasses, because this operating system expects you to be on a fast piece of hardware. Something very handy that Apple has added is a Do Not Disturb feature that you can find under Settings. And normally you can put your phone in silent mode or put the volume down, but this is much more customizable because you can set it for a schedule. For example, 11 o'clock at night. With the scheduled option, you can have the Do Not Disturb mode kick in and at 6 in the morning kick off, so you won't get a call during the middle of the night. Well, you say, what if it's that dreaded call in the middle of the night that you need to get, but you may not want to get from family far away or something like that? Well, you can choose always allow calls from, and you can put them in individually or by a group, and anyone who calls from that number can get through, even if you have Do Not Disturb turned on. And finally down here, if you want to have a system with your friends or other people who may not be on that list of people that you absolutely have to get calls from any time of the day or night, there's repeated calls, where if the person calls you, you don't answer, but then they call right back, that will actually ring through. So it's a little system you can have with your friends or someone so they can get a hold of you even when you have your phone in Do Not Disturb mode. And of course there's Siri, now new and improved, able to supposedly bring you sports scores, movie times, and to do various things like that. So I'm going to test it out here. Siri, can you tell me the score of the Seahawks game last weekend?
I'm on it.
Oh, Siri's on it.
Would you like me to search the web for, and of course there's Siri Now Avenue and improved
No.
to supposedly bring you sports scores, movie times. I'm into various things like that. So I'm gonna test it out here. Siri, can you tell me the score of the Seahawks game last weekend?
No. No, I don't want you to search the web for that. Let's try again. Can you tell me the score of the Seahawks game last weekend?
Seattle crushed Dallas by a score of 27-7 last Sunday.
Yay, Seattle. And also, that's pretty good. Let's try a movie. Let's see, what's out now? That new Batman movie? Dark something rises. Let's see, I better do one I know the name of. Oh, the new Nemo movie. Nemo 3D. Let's see where that's playing. Where is the movie Nemo 3D playing near me?
Okay, here's Finding Nemo in 3D playing nearby today.
There we go. Those are the theaters in Austin with the showtimes. Pretty darn good. I'm impressed with this. For at least these functions, Siri is, wow, a lot more useful than it used to be. So those are the major highlights of the update, at least on an iPhone 4S to iOS 6. Of course, be sure to back up your phone before you do the update. If you've already set up your iCloud, that's easy enough to do. There are a lot of minor things, some things that may be important to some people other than myself. They've included more Facebook integration so that you can more easily send a photo from the photo roll directly to Facebook. You can have a Facebook birthday list roll into your calendar, things like that. So they've tried to improve the way the phone works for the way that most people use their phone. And that's what we've got to say about the iOS 6 update. If you have, I'd say an iPhone 4 or 4S, it'd be a great update to get. With the iPhone 3GS, you see how it's running when you get to version 5. And if it hasn't slowed it down a lot, you might want to try it. But it might be time to get a new phone if you have something older than a 4S, older than an iPhone 4, and you want to get the iOS 6 update. That's it for now from Epic Reviews Tech.